Welcome to Lesson 4, Private Aid. Now, unfortunately, when a lot of people think about private aid, they think about private loans, and that's unfortunate because private scholarships can be a great way to afford college in a way that is manageable for you. So I want to talk to you about private scholarships and some tips about how to apply for them so that you can find more ways to afford college. So there's a lot of websites out there that carry information on private scholarships. And you can look at websites like fastweb.com, capex.com, unigo.com, and all these websites are databases that have information for you to show you what scholarships you could qualify for. And there is content provided for you within this lesson for you to explore that more after this video. Now, when you go to some of these websites, like fastweb.com or capex.com, you can create a student profile for free, and it will help match you to different scholarships. So they might look at your state residence, they might look at your major or your career choices, they might look at your GPA and different stuff like that, and they'll help match you to certain scholarships. And then the fun part comes, and the hard part, of just applying for these scholarships, looking at what the criteria are. Typically you have to write an essay to answer some type of question, and you work through that process, and the more scholarships that you apply for, the greater your chance are of winning them. And so here's some tips about applying for scholarships. Because there's scholarships out there and there's so many of them, you'll see some that are worth $500, $2,000, $10,000, and maybe even more. A lot of students just ignore the smaller scholarships amounts because they think, well, $500 really make a difference, or man, I have so much that I need to find in terms of afford college. What will really $1,000 do? I want to share a story about a girl that I was watching her share her video on YouTube about how she afforded college, and I think it'll help you think through this better. She was talking about how she provided for herself through college through work and scholarshiping, and she applied for this one scholarship that they were giving $2,000. And that still is a lot of money, right? And there was 2 awards that they were providing, whoever was providing this scholarship. Well, guess what? Only 2 people applied, her and another person, and they both met the criteria. So guess what? They both got a $2,000 award by default. So the lesson there is this. Yes, apply for the big scholarships, because if you can get them, great, and they can be a huge help. But also apply for some of the smaller ones. You might just find that not everybody has applied for that one, and your chances of winning it goes up. So here's some advice. As you start your college kind of planning and looking at different colleges, you might be in your junior year, you might even be in your senior year. Start looking at these websites that I've linked below for you to start making profiles and looking for scholarships that you could qualify for. And then just knock one out every week. Just work on the essay, maybe take it to your English teacher, have her correct it, and then submit them, and then just see what happens. But I can guarantee you this, if you do not apply for private scholarships, you never win any. But the more you apply for, the more likely it is you can get some more aid that will make college affordability manageable for you.